This is a message from a lady called Lina Al-Jarhouni. She was just 18 years old when they took her into prison, and she's been there since 2002 until now. Lina was born in 1974 to a Palestinian family living near Acre in 1948 Palestine. Due to financial difficulty, she could not complete her university study and work in sewing workshop to help her family. In 2002, she was picked up by Israeli security. After 30 days of severe torture at Israeli notorious G4S secured Al-Jalami torture, then they charged her with collaborating with the enemy. She, unlike her Palestinian friends, has Israeli citizenship. They sentenced her to 17 years in Hasharon Women's Prison, which is also secured by G4S, providing the full security system, including the whole central command room for the entire prison. At Hasharon Prison, Palestinian women prisoners have to endure beating, insult, threats, sexual explicit harassment, and sexual violence and humiliation at the hand of the Israeli guards. Often they are forced to undergo degrading and intrusive body searches during the middle of the night for no reason other than as a punitive measure. Women have been beaten and left tied to their bed for a day and a half and not allowed to go to the toilet as punishment for spilling water. The women are denied family visits. The cells at Hasharon prison are overcrowded, dirty and infected with mice and cockroaches. There is a total absence of basic hygiene.
G4S, who everyone remembers for the debacle at the Olympic Games last year when the army had to be brought in to do their jobs. G4S are implicated in nasty security measures and operations in the West Bank, in Israel. They run prisons, they run penitentiaries, I don't know whether they run checkpoints, but they probably have something to do with them, and they arrest children and mistreat them. And that's why we're here, to try and highlight the work G4S is doing and to make sure that they eventually get boycotted as a company. I'm here because I feel very, very strongly indeed about the way children are treated by Israelis, particularly in their prisons, and the way that the Israeli government has totally ignored a recent report by British lawyers and parliamentarians which showed how badly they were being treated and actually made recommendations to improve things. Israel does what it likes. It disobeys international law and gets away with it every time. Nobody takes any notice. And we have to take notice and we have to do something about it.
Okay, thank you very much, Jenny Tong.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Freedom for our heroic prisoners, freedom for our child prisoners. Mehdi Suleiman, father of Jordanian child prisoner Mohammed Mehdi Suleiman, one of 19 children who were taken to the infamous G4S secured children's dungeon at Al-Jalami, where they were violently tortured and locked up in solitary confinement for up to 2 weeks in windowless 1 meter by 2 meter cells with no mattress. To coerce confessions from the boys, sexual threats were made against the female members of their families. After extracting confessions under torture of stone throwing, 5 of them, including Mohammed Mehdi Suleiman, are facing life sentence for a crime that never happened. I'm going to now read out a message from Mehdi Suleiman's father and the father of Mohammed Mehdi Suleiman. And he specifically talks in particular about the people whose headquarters we're standing outside, G4S. I have to thank you for your efforts and support of our children, and let everyone all over the world hear their voices and expose the Zionist violations of the rights of our children, which are guaranteed by international law. They stole from my son Muhammad, 16 years old, his childhood and innocence, and they put him in their prisons, where they use all methods of humiliation and insult. These prisons, which contain the most sophisticated systems, violate the dignity of our heroic prisoners. They interrogate them and they torture them. Their security systems and equipments are provided by G4S organization. So G4S is a partner in all inhuman practices and violations of international law. We ask all free people to disrupt this organization and stop it from supplying the occupation with what it needs to torture our children. Lastly, I say to my son, don't be afraid, and we are with you, and all free people are with you. This was a message from Mehdi Suleiman, father of Muhammad Mehdi Suleiman, a child that's being held in Israeli jails for a crime not only that he did not commit, for a crime that did not even take place. Thank you for listening.